Hey, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with our full moon, lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio, blood moon, flower moon for May 15th into the 16th, 2022. So check your time zones and check the internet. Learn more about this lunar eclipse. One of the messages that consistently presents itself about this particular lunar eclipse is that it is a slow burner. This is one for the long run. It is in the sign of Scorpio, and I feel that we are going intuitively quite deep. And what does that mean, really? It means that all of our intuitive gifts feel amplified, magnified. Be paying close attention to the messages that you're receiving, from what you might consider the mundane to the fantastic. Our intuition is lit right up, and the messages, I feel, are coming swiftly and with great determination. This is a wonderful opportunity for us in this unique alignment that we have in the skies. You know, we've got the moon in Scorpio, we have the sun in Taurus, we have Venus and Jupiter in Aries, we have a Mercury retrograde going on. And have a consideration too that this Mercury, the blessings of Mercury retrograde, will be with us for a while as well in this lunar eclipse. So however long the ripple of this lunar eclipse runs for us, anywhere from 6 to 18 months, I'm going to go out to 24 months, there will be an essence of what's unfolding in this particular retrograde, rippling along with the cosmic blessings of the lunar eclipse. Also keep in mind that pardon, eclipse energy is uncommon. It's unusual. We are exposed to energies we are not typically exposed to in the planetary alignments. So, you know, take the time to check out your astrological chart. See where Scorpio lives. See where Mercury lives for you. And capitalize on that information and continue to make the most of it over the next 6 to 24 months or so. All right, let's jump into the reading. The cards are as they came out of the deck. Some were upright, some were turned over. The shuffle was hypnotic and abundant. And we're going to start out with, what deck is this? I don't know the name of the deck right now, but that's okay. It's a message from our soulful presence from this beautiful oracle deck, unnamed. This is how our soulful presence is whispering to us. What is the message? The first of the two cards is volcanoes. See, deep energy rising up to the surface for us. And this is fire, passion, creativity. And it comes with, look at that, our intuitive eye on what ignites our passion. So how beautiful a combination is this, keeping our eye on the fulfillment of our passions, our creativity, what really lights us up, paying attention to this. Our first card out of the tarot, this is the Witch's Tarot. What a gorgeous deck, by the way. I do not pull this one off the shelf often, and I'm so glad I chose this one for the reading. I went through 3 other decks attempting to bring the cards forward for this particular message, and none of the cards would fall out of them until I reached for this one, and then here we are. All right, our first happiest card in tarot, 4 of Wands. We're taking a look at our foundation. We talk about this so often here on the channel, and you know that the 4 of Wands, like the sun, brings bliss and joy and celebration of our life, our foundation, our ripple effect, how we express through our sphere of influence. And it's followed by the Page of Wands. Excuse me, Page of Pentacles. I'm stuck on Wands. Page of Pentacles. I love the suit of Pentacles because it's very grounding. It's earthy. It is the earth signs. So we are, what are we? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. What I feel though when I look at a wand, wands, a pentacle, is a lasting and enduring energy. This is followed up by the Ace of Cups, another one of our super happy, overflowing, bliss, love on overflow, Ace of Cups with a Page of Pentacles. So you're looking at the Four of Wands in combination with the Page of Coins, which is, it's a cycle. There's typically in tarot an agricultural connection to the Page of Wands, and think of it in terms of planting, growing, harvesting. So here we have the Four of Wands leaning into the page, and the page bringing the message of a cycle of this bliss, this joy, this happiness celebrated on our foundation. Again, it's earthy. Remember that means we're actually experiencing this in our here and our now. And on the other side of it is the Ace of Cups. We love this card. Everybody gets so excited when they see the Ace of Cups, though for good reason, because we are talking about the heartfelt core of our joy spilling over the edge of the cups. Now, we've had messages recently with the Star, the Magician. We've been talking about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I feel that that message that has come on repeat for us, living out on the edge of our comfort zone, is showing up here in these first few cards that we see on the table. We're beginning to move more freely out on the very edge of our comfort zone, and it is showing us the reward of being bold and brave enough to do that, to be outspoken, to say what's in our heart mind, right? To speak it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I love that he's here. I love that he's Mr. Slow and Steady wins the race kind of energy. He's bringing that to the reading, though what I also feel is this is a cycle that is enduring. It's here to stay for a while. We're going to celebrate this kind of love and joy and happiness, cosmic gift of the Ace of Cups. This is what is, this is what's within our sphere of influence, and the ripple effect is profound for us. And so is the reciprocity between within self relationship, within relationship, reciprocal relationship with the universe, the multiverse, the divine all. Let's see what comes next. That's cute. So there's the Page of Wands. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, I love this. That Five of, what is it? Pentacles. My goodness. Ooh, I have to say, I feel a little bit spacey doing this reading right now. The Five of Pentacles. Next to the Page of Wands. The energy moving in this direction toward that Five of Pentacles. And I feel like that five is, it's fantastic instability for us. And it's a touchstone for us to continue to consider our journey, and how this particular five is one where we reflect upon how in prior experience we've settled for less. So this becomes that touchstone bookmark for us to remind us that as our journey continues to unfold, that we're standing on a Four of Wands foundation, living in an overflow of love, bliss, joy, and happiness of our own creation, because we have a great understanding of what it is to be occupying the Five of Coins energies. Typically, we see people looking a little worse for wear outside of a church or a sanctuary of some sort. And we've all gone in seeking sanctuary at other times, and we understand now that it comes at a cost. It comes at the cost of perhaps sacrificing our Ace of Cups. And having done that, we've got contrast, we've got new perspective, and we have the understanding that as we continue to move forward, Knight of Coins, slow and steady wins the race. There is no quick fix to anything that means anything to us. It means continuing the journey one step at a time. Page of Wands has us re-engaging in a fresh new way our passion, our fire, these beautiful volcanic intuitive eruptions over here, and having the endurance to follow that guidance, because oftentimes in prior experience it's been counterintuitive for us. It didn't feel like it was quite right. It felt better to go into this sort of sanctuary and sacrifice something, Ace of Cups, we were holding in heart space. And we now have the perspective that that is an impossibility for us at this age and stage of development within our spiritual journey. So consider that. Keep a keen eye on your own Five of Coins life experiences, and then bring this fresh, enthusiastic, ambitious attitude to this unstable five. Do a check-in. Remind yourself that you have continued to journey to and through and from the Ace of Cups. Let's see what's next for us. Oh, wow. Hey, there she is. There's the beautiful Empress. You know, she's shown up quite a bit recently too, and she does bring a message for us of cycles and rhythms in life. And she's further confirmation that this beautiful lunar eclipse energy will be with us for quite a period of life experience. And her message is about nurturing what has the greatest meaning for us. So our Four of Wands, our Ace of Cups, our willingness to continue our spiritual journey one steady step at a time on a really solid foundation with wide-eyed wonder and awe for what comes next. And that's what is out there on the edge of our comfort zone, the wonder and the awe. That tends to frighten the ego, though. We've seen plenty of message about that, and we've met those potential obstacles before where the ego's freaking out saying, no, stop, turn back, let's settle for less because that feels safe. And it's created a Five of Coins situation for us. So that's not a negative. That's self-mastery. That's an opportunity for us to check in and see where our courage is at. Are we in our heart, or are we in our vulture thought ego mind, right? So pull in the energy of the Empress. Continue to nurture what's flowing from the Ace of Cups and really saturating the foundation for us. Next we have, look at this, because Ten of Cups. Again, this is living, we're going to see another 10. That's what's been happening lately. 10s are about fulfillment, right? So there's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10 sitting next to the Empress. And the Empress says, continue to nurture this because you are making more. You are magnifying your own divine and cosmic gift of the Ace of Cups. And what is that, right? Divine and cosmic gift. That's the universal hand saying, yes, let me hand this to you. Allow this to flow into your world. Right? And the Empress is here saying, continue to nurture it, continue to nurture it. It's okay that you encounter the Five of Coins because it's a moment of contrast. It does freak out the ego. Yes. In that moment of contrast, though, we develop even greater, more magnified acceptance and allowing, if we allow that. Next, we have, well, here we go. Here's the next 10. Ten of Wands. And right next to one another even, my goodness. Following that Ten of Wands, I'll get to that in just a moment, is the Death card. I love this. This is fantastic for us. So a fulfillment, that's the Ace of Wands to the power of 10. That's pure, raw enthusiasm. That's the volcano over here. It's our intuitive eye staying connected to our heart space, our horizon, our vision, right? Here's the Death card on the other side of the Ten of Wands. If you go to the traditional meaning of the Ten of Wands, which is setting down a burden, we can see that death is clearing the path, clearing the foundation, bringing fulfillment for our tendency to, live in a Five of Coins life experience. Each one of us has occupied that Five of Coins, that instability, enough so that we recognize it, and we recognize it very well, and we have a keen eye. Let's go back to this Passion card over here. We have a keen eye for it. And again, let's reaffirm that it's wonderful for us to visit this instability, because it provides new perspective. The Death card is all about transformation. It's death, rebirth, new life, new beginning. And having the Empress here with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands right between them, that's some seriously powerful energy. It's the reminder to take the Ace of Cups to the power of 10, the Ace of Wands to the power of 10, and continue to pour that passionate enthusiasm into everything you nurture, Ace of Cups, to allow this cup to magnify, to allow the universe to work in reciprocity with us. So how, if you ask yourself, or if you're asking, how is this going to happen? Right there is the reminder of your Five of Coins, because how is not our job. That's the work of the universe. And the Death card is reminding us to, again, keep our keen eye open to what, not how, but what. And some of us are in conversation with the universe in terms of manifestation with words like, I want. The universe doesn't hear want at all. It doesn't even factor. So want becomes an energy like try or hope even. It's an off button. It's not an on button. It's not a go button. And it's certainly not a yes in our field. And I feel that the Death card is revealing that to us, for us. So we can see it, Five of Coins, when it happens, and we can adjust. Next, we have, oh gosh, look at this. The Sun and the Six of Coins. There's the reciprocity right there. This is a card of reciprocity. It's giving and it's receiving. And the Sun illuminating the Death card. Could you have a better beacon with the Death card than the Sun? This is fantastic. Really, really do consider that the Sun, happiest card in tarot. We've got two of them now in the reading, Four of Wands and the Sun. And the Sun also illuminates the subconscious. What's in the subconscious but our programming? And what's in the programming? How, want, try, hope. There's a ton of it there. With the Death card sitting right next to the Sun, you have incredible illumination for transformation. What we are transforming, what we are upgrading, what we are shifting frequencies with. And here's the divine conversation in the Six of Coins. This is us in communication with the universe. So this is where we go with allow and what and yes, right? So when we say yes, the universe says yes, right back to us, emphatically so. Gosh, that's powerful. This is what yes looks like here too, right? Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. Us moving so steadily in fulfillment of our 10 of Cups, our 10 of Wands, and the Empress as well. We are the waters running out of that cup. We are giving birth to the waters running out of that cup. So this is our own love on overflow here, and the universe is meeting us there with the greatest potential for our happiness, joy, and bliss. Okay, next two. These two fell out together. We have, this is fantastic. For real, look at, this is incredible confirmation right here in the Two of Cups. This card is demonstrating this message right here. This is how we are in divine reciprocity within self-relationship off that Two of Cups. That's our inner divine masculine, our inner divine feminine. This is us saying yes within self-relationship and our connection to the divine all. So now put a lunar eclipse on this in the sign of Scorpio, right? We're going very deep with this energy. This is why the passion card, the volcano and the passion card have come out for us, because we're not going to settle Five of Coins for anything less than this magnitude of blissful frequency. Is every day going to feel like the Two of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Sun? Certainly no. There's contrast for a reason, so we can keep the perspective, so that we can have our subconscious illuminated and bring the Death card, the transformation energy, to whatever is in the subconscious programming. So this is the overall, right? This is the scales tipping, the wheel turning in our favor. And along that journey, we're going to run into the Five of Coins. Frequently even, though how we run into this energy or how we come up against this energy is important. Are we going to do it in a way where we are embracing with our emphatic yes? That would be ideal, to see the contrast, to allow ourselves to feel that, to have unconditional loving kindness for ourselves as we encounter those moments, because they're going to drive us deeper into appreciation for what's here and what's now on our foundation, Four of Wands. And do remember, that's the first card out, right? The last card out of this reading is the Wheel of Fortune. So yet another 10, more fulfillment. We have fulfillment 3 times over in this reading. It's fantastic. Coming with the Two of Cups here is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm so happy to see all these pentacles. Oh, and next to that is the 10 of Pentacles. There's another 10. Or 4 10s in the reading so far. So that is incredible, incredible fulfillment for us. And this Nine of Coins also shows us how we are showing up, how we are meeting and being met within our sphere of influence. We are independent. We are self-sovereign. We are self-sustaining. And we have this to offer because of this beautiful harmony that you see here in the Two of Cups. So let's just focus on these cards for a moment. We'll include this 10 of Coins in it too. Think about your important relationships, your family, your close friends, your beloved. This is how we are showing up in all of these connections. We are independent. We have so much to offer, so much so that it's on overflow for us at this time, right? We're nurturing this overflow. We are in harmonious giving and receiving, 6 of Coins over here. And so we show up like the Two of Cups to all of our connections, and it creates a legacy of fulfillment on the 10 of Coins. We're building on this all the time, this kind of fulfillment. Our next card is called Karma in this deck, but it's the Judgment card. We are called to this type of energy that we're talking about through our heart space, through our divine awareness to the all of the all that is. And we're building on this kind of foundation with these energies. It's amazing. In this deck, it's called Karma. So it's exactly what we're creating. We're giving and we're receiving. Many people think of karma in terms of something negative that needs to be balanced. Turn it around. Think of everything positive that you have invested in your Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Empress, and so on. All these amazing transformational cards, Death card. Think of all of the energetic investment that has gone into the fulfillment. There are 4 10s in the reading right now, right? And here's the Wheel of Fortune. Talk about karma. This is alignment of destiny. So we have brought ourselves in self-relationship as the Nine of Coins onto this foundation of our own creation in harmony with the divine all. So this is how we show up: harmonized, balanced, willing, ready, excited, enthusiastic, loaded with skill and talent, and raw joy to celebrate all of that on our foundation. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card. Also, by the way, look at that. It looks like an eclipse on this card. We show up this way, and the wheel keeps turning for us in just this way. And this, again, is energy that's going to move and flow with us for a long time to come if we're going to attempt to measure time at all here. What the cards are saying is this is your default. And imagine at one time, your default was the Five of Coins, somehow left a little bit out in the cold, right? And not necessarily thriving, being a little bit worse for wear emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And the journey that we have all taken to upgrade that life experience by not settling for less and instead living in the beautiful fulfillment of the overflow of our own heart space, which we are more than capable of doing every moment, every now moment. So will we run into obstacles? Yes, heck yes. And of course, it's necessary so that we can continue to adjust our course in harmony with this gorgeous default here. Wow. All right. Last two, come from another deck I can't really recall the name of right now. Whew. What is it? It doesn't matter. Anyway, these are some final thoughts on the reading, a point of contemplation, perhaps even a summarization of what is here. And our first card is Mystic Meadow. Interesting. Sanctuary. That's amazing. This default is sanctuary for us because, you know, it's got a lot of flow. It's got a lot of happiness, love, bliss, and overflow. That's the new sanctuary. This Five of Coins was an old sanctuary. It's very important, though, to nurture the memory of it so that we maintain the perspective of the contrast it has blessed us with. And then it's more of a message of the all parts welcome, too. Right? The next card here is Owl Spirit, Wisdom. Our wisdom is our sanctuary. And our intuitive wisdom ignites our passion. And Volcano has it overflowing. This could very well be the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. The Ace of Wands to the power of 10. The Ace of Coins to the power of 10 with the Wheel of Fortune in this gorgeous eclipse energy. So this is what is overflowing. This kind of energy is overflowing onto our foundation, and we are encouraged to make the very most of it through appreciation, through gratitude, through emphatic yes in our broadcast, in our sphere of influence. And this is the kind of default we create for ourselves when we get comfortable out on the edge of our comfort zone and allow ourselves to be just a little bit uncomfortable. Five of Coins. Fantastic message. Enjoy your lunar eclipse. Enjoy the heck out of it. Leave some comments. And I would encourage you to bookmark this reading and come back to it over the next 24 months and witness your own journey through the uncommon energies that are on offer to us, through the depth of Scorpio, through the depth of the full moon in this amazing planetary alignment. Peace, joy, blessings, so much love.